Today we got a mischief-making monster.
No. This movie sucks.
This is the worst movie we've had yet. So, buckle up, kids. I'm Sik.
Yeah, I'm Twisted.
In this Sik&TwistedHorrorcast. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
What's going on?
This week we've got a, how would you explain it?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, this is the worst, at least in my mind, the worst movie that we've had on this podcast, but it's also one of the greatest because of
No.
credits.
I wouldn't say it's the worst. I still have Gallo Walker's ranked as number one. Just because there wasn't even like much enjoyment to be derived from that one.
Well, there weren't 30-year-olds playing 17-year-olds.
I hate this movie.
Me too. So before we get into that, let's talk about something that I think I'm excited for. Are you excited for it? I think it'll be pretty dope, but
it'll be interesting.
They're doing a movie on the Russian sleep experiment. That's pretty exciting to me. Because the Russian sleep experiment was fucking intense.
You want to give them a rundown on...
What was the name of it? I can't remember.
Sleep experiment.
Really? Sleep experiment, yeah. Sorry.
Damn, dog.
I'm still waking up through here, so...
Fucking coffee enema or something.
But, it's these group of inmates that are trapped inside this area for, I want to say it was 20 days that they gave them, without sleep. They're not allowed to sleep, they're not allowed to fight, they're not allowed to do anything other than just stay awake. And,
No, they have to, do their daily exercise routines.
Yeah, but they, for this, their sentence gets spared. And you watch them kind of descent into madness, at least in this trailer.
Yeah.
I like this trailer because I don't like trailers that spill a lot of it. And this one kind of you see flashes of people going crazy and that's about it. So you're not really getting anything ruined for you other than the plot of the damn movie, which is the way it should be. But I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I think it'll be really cool. It looks definitely really interesting.
It looks good. I even with the Russian sleep experiment itself, I never really enjoyed the concept of it, just because it seemed cruel and unusual.
Right.
So I don't know. 30 days without sleep, it's not possible. So
right. Yeah. No. Exactly. There's a certain part where hallucinations start kicking in, and then your body can actually parts of your body will shut down. If you go long enough without sleep. This is basic science. One movie that I would love to see them do, try to really get it with the technology that we have today and try to see what was going through their minds, is that that school project.
The Stanford?
Yeah, the Stanford.
That's already been done 3 different times.
Has it? I've only seen one.
There's one that's on Netflix now. That's really good and really true to what the experiment was. Then there's there's one that's in the likeness of it. It's not actually them at college. It's Adrian Brody and Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
It's called The Experiment.
All right.
It's in the exact same vein. Where it's a group of people that are all on the same level pretty much. Mm-hmm. They're split into prisoners and guards and forced to make each other behave. It's It's also extremely good. Like, I recommend both movies, but it's the Stanford Prison Experiment.
You first told me about it, and I started watching documentaries on it, and I was like, dude, this is insane.
Yeah, check out the one on YouTube, because it's very true to what actually happened.
Yeah.
And very good.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck yeah. I'm going to do that then. But now to get to the cream of the crop. Okay. We've got Carnivore.
We watched this a long time ago.
2 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Just as this looks like crap, let's watch this.
And it was
worse than we thought.
Why do I feel like it wasn't me or you that picked this one out?
I don't know. I just remember that we made a mistake.
We made a big mistake.
Here's the thing. This movie is an 80-minute runtime.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve that runtime.
There's so much filler.
Oh my god. There's so much just talking on the phone.
The fact that this it's an 80-minute movie and it still has this much filler is fucking beyond me.
This movie...
Like, you know when you're struggling to have a fucking plot,
yeah,
whenever you can't really solidly fill out 80 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Like, okay. So this movie came out in 2000.
It was started in 1989.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay,
so let me give you the quick TLDR on this bad boy here, because it is fucking mind blowing. This was started in 1989, completed between the years of 89 and 91. This movie took that long to film.
Jesus Christ.
It was supposed to be like a micro-budget indie film, whatever. And then they spent the next 7 years seeking completion funds.
Good Lord.
So editing and shit like that. It was finished in 2000.
See, because it looks like it was filmed in 1983. And it sounds like it was filmed in 1924.
So, there's a story to that, too. So,
God.
It was finished in 2000. It was released as a rental title by Spartan Home Entertainment, then picked up a year later as a sell-through title by Fox, who proceeded to botch the manufacturing and mistakenly only released the full-screen version with bad sound and no extras.
Oh, God. I own this movie. Like, I'm sitting here with the DVD right now. Like, I own this garbage. Because think about this. This is 2000, right? That this movie came out as a rental title. So this is in Blockbuster, along with How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Gladiator, Requiem for a Dream, Unbreakable, The Patriot.
Stop. Requiem?
Requiem.
Requiem.
Requiem. Requiem for a Dream. Mindy.
Fucking Requiem for a Dream.
Hi, guys. No. This movie... Dude. This movie sucks.
There's a lot here.
We've got, like, this monster that, like, steals beer.
Alright, so... basic rundown of the quote-unquote plot of this movie.
There's plot?
If you want to call it that.
There's like 4 different stories going on in this.
So it's a science experiment monster that kills his master.
Professor, doctor person,
scientist guy
in the basement
of a rundown house,
which is ran by the Department of Defense Intelligence.
Mind you, the basement is like really nice and lab-ish, but it's like upstairs is like an abandoned house, so it's not like the basement is just like a rundown, like horror movie-esque basement. It's supposed to be like a nice lab.
Yeah.
But
the government couldn't have their own labs in a, secure...
It was supposed to be like under the radar or whatever, but it just fucking.
This is the stupidest concept I've ever heard of the government using.
Anyway, so they're doing this secret experiment on this creature
who doesn't want his shots,
and the creature breaks out, kills the lab attendant, escapes, and then at the same time, a group of horny teens are coming to have a fuck party at the house.
We're calling them teens, but they're acted by 30-year-olds, dude.
Yep.
They're like, yeah, we're 17. No, you're balding.
You're 100% not. And then at the same time, we're trying to follow the government agents on their journey to the house.
Oh my god, this shit. So these are the stupid. Okay, first of all,
that's the whole plot, by the way.
Yeah, no.
The end of the movie is them getting there and quote unquote killing the carnivore, which it turns out they didn't actually do because they shed it. Whatever. It fucking stupid.
So these Secret Service guys, they're first of all a Department of Defense intelligence agent needs Secret Service.
Yep.
She's just an agent. It's like NCIS agents needing Secret Service to guard them. That's all it is.
Yep.
No need for that, first of all. Mm-hmm. This Secret Service is useless. These two guys are
Did they actually say they were Secret Service?
No, but they've got the glasses and the suits.
They might have just been bodyguards or
maybe
assistant, whatever.
I hope so, because they have Uzis and hunting rifles.
Yeah, their weapons don't make a whole lot of fucking sense.
They had a 22 long rifle, Remington hunting rifle, and an Uzi.
I'm gonna be honest. I see this being a short episode, folks. There's not a lot of meat on these bones.
No, not really. Okay. The flat tire. Best scene in this entire movie because of the absolute stupidity of it.
I almost want to rewatch this and see if this is supposed to be a horror comedy.
I hope so.
Because I cannot for the life of me seeing... it's beyond me to think that somebody actually tried to make this a legitimate horror.
The way that the script reads or the synopsis reads, no, it's meant to be legitimate because
yeah, it even says at the top, satisfy your hunger for horror.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's fucking beyond me, guys. The monster isn't really a fucking monster. It's just a little scamp.
Yeah, he steals beers and watches them fuck.
Yeah, he's getting into beer and getting into all sorts of shenanigans. He doesn't kill anybody until the last 20 minutes of the fucking movie.
Oh, dude, the flat tire.
Yeah.
Really, this is my favorite scene other than the credits.
Okay, so the flat tire, the reason I say that we're there's so much fucking filler in this goddamn movie is because this entire fucking sequence is nothing but fucking filler.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Even beyond the other filler in this movie, almost the entirety of the government sequences is nothing but filler.
And the dumbass cops that are in this.
You see the agents are driving and they pop a flat and they pull over on the side of the road, and she's like, well, I've gotta pee, so she runs off into the fucking woods, and I'm like, alright, doing it big like that, huh? And then after that, the fucking agents, she's like, I gotta go pee, you guys change the tire. She dips, and the two guys get out of the car. Mind you, they're in sunglasses in the middle of the fucking night, full suit, Just imagine the fucking Secret Service.
Glasses on, everything.
Yeah.
At night.
They walk around, and they both have their hands in front of them like they're at a fucking funeral.
Staring at the tire.
They're looking at the tire, and they're just staring at it.
Yep.
And then these cops pull up, and they're like, "You guys need some help?"
And they look up.
They look up and say, "Everything's under control.
Situation's under control."
And then just look right back at the tire.
Right back down. And then, like, the cops joke at them and shit. And then finally take off.
Yeah.
Like, it took them, like, 5 minutes to just, like, sit there and banter and take off.
Mm-hmm.
And then homegirl comes back out from the woods from dropping a leak.
To find the guy still staring at the fucking tire.
She's like, aren't you guys going to fix it? We're trained in, like, what was it? Special combat survival techniques. Not, and it's supposed to be for after the car is demolished.
Yeah, like, we're not
repairs.
trained for mechanic and repairs.
You don't know how to change a fucking tire, dude?
Yeah, and then she changes the tire.
And I'm just, what the fuck?
Why is this doesn't need to be in?
No, it doesn't. Like, that whole scene doesn't need to be there at all. And there's so many scenes that are like that. Where it's like, no, we didn't need to see homeboy go home and get on his phone for 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, you did, because you needed to establish the fact that
he's a teenager and he's horny.
He's got bitches.
He's got bitches. There's some crazy nipple licking, which was really fucking awkward.
The sex scene was awkward.
It was really
The kill
awkward.
sequences were weird. The monster is just a little scamp. The fucking security system is beyond me. Because
the creature breaks the door.
No, he doesn't.
He
He doesn't. Because he goes and he kills his master, creator, scientist, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just walks the fuck out because it's a pressure sensitive fucking latch on the door. A pressure sensitive latch to get out of the room.
This whole movie.
Nobody thought that, oh, well, what if it gets out? Oh, well, we could keep it contained down here if we just don't fucking do dumb shit. No, nobody fucking thought about that because they put a pressure-sensitive fucking floor in front of the door to open it from the inside. As much as you're trying to keep people out, you should also be trying to keep the thing in.
Yeah.
Like, just make it keypad entry both ways. It's simple.
This thing, like...
Did he just, like, oh, man, what if I really gotta pee?
What I want to know is, how has nobody noticed this guy going up and down from this place every day?
I think they said, like, a small snippet of something, like he doesn't ever leave and they get, like, stuff delivered to him or some shit like that. I don't fucking
It makes
know.
no sense, because this is the creepy old Romero house that nobody goes up to. So... fuck off. Like, this movie's garbage.
Here's what the back of this fucking case says. This is how bad we're struggling to fill time right now.
Right.
From afar, the old Romero house looks like a decrepit old mansion, reputedly haunted. Is that supposed to be reportedly? I'm reading R-E-P-U-T-E-D-L-Y, reputedly. I think that's supposed to be reportedly. But what the locals don't know is that behind the facade of the ancient building, the U.S. government has built a state-of-the-art, high-tech field lab. Very state-of-the-art here, folks.
With their fucking pressure plates.
Which houses one of the world's most gruesome experiments. A horrifying, genetically engineered, menacing, carnivorous beast. How many adjectives do you fucking need?
Dude, this movie.
Hang on, I'm not done. I'm not done. That was just the first fucking paragraph.
Oh my god.
There's the second paragraph. When the project's chief, Dr. Westmont, underestimates the strength and intelligence of the monster, he meets a bloody fate. There is no pause there. There's no comma anywhere in there.
Oh my god.
It's when the project's chief, comma, Dr. Westmont, comma, underestimates the strength and intelligence of the monster, he meets a bloody fate, and suddenly, comma, the creature is free to roam the house. You know your punctuation, people. Come on now.
This explains a lot of the writing of this movie.
Yeah. At the same time, 4 local teens sneak into the house to spend the night, and what began as a night of fun turns into a chamber of horrors as they race to save themselves from the carnivore. No, none of that happens.
Dude, I was sitting there last night with my roommates, and we were heavily medicated, I should say. And it's still, like, this movie was just like, dude, what's going on?
I just want to say, like, Dr. Westmont doesn't underestimate the strength and intelligence of the monster. He's constantly giving him fucking shots, and the monster was just like, nah, I don't want my shots today. And so he, like, goes in, and then the monster was like, oh, gotcha. That's it. It wasn't fucking underestimate the strength and intelligence of the monster. No. He fucked up and went inside and unrestrained. Why is this creature not chained up?
Because he's in his capsule.
No. I don't give a fuck if he's in the igloo that's downstairs.
Oh my god. And this dude,
and then
IMDb even recognizes that it has fucked up credits.
I'm not ready there. I'm not ready there.
Oh my god.
4 local teens that sneak into the house and then are racing to save themselves from the... None of that happens because 2 of them get off instantly.
No, only one of them dies.
Was it? Yeah, it was only fucking 1.
3 people die in this movie. 3.
Yeah, it was the doctor,
one of the teens,
and the cop.
That's it.
You had a lot of fodder in this movie, and nothing happened from it.
Yeah.
It was the boy that was having sex gets his stomach ripped open.
Yeah, the one with the fucking weird sailor's cap.
Yeah, no, that was a hot look in the 80s.
Yeah, in Gangs of New York.
So, yeah, no, he dies when their fucking creature comes up after watching him fuck for a bit. I guess the creature decided, hey, you're not doing it right. Get out of there. So he comes up and kills him. And then the girls escape and run out of the house. And then the cops are already there because they got triggered from a signal because of the door popping, I guess.
I don't know.
Because the house is full of cameras.
Yeah.
That I guess nobody can fucking see.
Yeah.
And so the cops... Which, here's my thing. Why...
Did this movie get made?
Besides that... Why, if the house is supposed to be secret, state-of-the-art government bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
Why does it call the police? When the alarm is triggered.
Oh, man.
Who the fuck programmed this to call the local police?
Who the fuck wrote this movie?
Oh, who wrote this movie?
Oh, Kenneth Mader.
Let's see. It was production, Kenneth Mader.
Yeah.
Director of photography, Kenneth Mader.
Producer, Kenneth Mader.
Film editors, Kenneth Mader.
Writing credits, Joseph Kurtz and Kenneth Mader.
Yeah, production designer, Kenneth Mader. Executive producer, Kenneth Mader. Written and directed by Kenneth Mader.
Cinematography by Kenneth Mader.
Yeah, no, it just keeps fucking going like that. It's just Joseph Kurtz and Kenneth Mader pretty much all the fucking way through.
Special effects were done by Joseph Kurtz. Visual effects by Kenneth Mader.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that was done differently was the production manager was Angelina Penniff.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And she deserved better.
According to the display screen on the security computer when the motion detectors go off, the film takes place 14th of September 1989.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
There's not a lot to fucking, like...
There's nothing to this goddamn movie. Because it's 90% filler, and the other parts are dumb.
As shit.
As complete dog shit. Me and you, we watched this movie, got all the way through it, and we were like, wow, goddamn, this movie... hot garbage. Mm-hmm. And then, like, the credits started rolling. We're like, whoa, wait.
Yeah, so here's why we said that. It's because at the end of the movie, government guys get there just after the cop had been killed. Mm-hmm. Government guys get there. They spend an incredibly long time searching this house.
Oh, my God.
And then they finally find the carnivore, and he, like, shoots the shit out of it.
Yeah. Because he was told to by his boss.
Yeah, not the lady, because the lady wanted to save it.
Mm-hmm.
Study it.
Yeah.
They shoot the shit out of it, and then they go back inside, and they just find, like, the skin, because...
I guess.
It didn't die.
And then, like, she's on the phone... talking to somebody about how it was dead and how she's upset about it and blah, blah, blah. And then roll credits.
Yeah, no, they left it on a fucking, like,
cliffhanger.
Carnivore 2, get ready for this shit, gonna drop in fucking year 3000 because we can't find budget.
We're more fire than your mom's mixtape.
The fucking... There are credits in this thing that are just wild.
Here are just 3 of them. Just 3. And then we'll do, like, probably our favorites. Well, first of all, it's full of Kenneth Mader. Every 5 seconds you see Kenneth Mader's
Kenneth Mader, Joseph Hurth. There's one I just want to say real quick. This is on the box.
Oh, God.
I can't tell if F. Joseph Kurtz... and Joe Kurtz.
Oh, yeah, because they kept doing this shit.
Are 2 different people, or if that's the same fucking guy.
They kept doing this shit where they were like, K Mader, Ken Mader, Kenneth Mader.
Yeah.
Ken M. Like...
And then it's Joe Kurtz as the assistant director, and then executive producer, F. Joseph Kurtz.
Yeah.
Guys, don't flash up your fucking name. It's still you.
Yeah, exactly. And they were just like, oh, let's try to make it a little bit, like, different than the credits.
Let me sauce it up and use my alias.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss over here. There's also the assistant to director, Mr. Mader, his mom.
The F is what's fucking killing me.
F. Scott Fitzgerald, bro.
No, Joe, like... If your name is like Joe Kurtz or Joseph Kurtz,
why put an F?
Where the fuck is this F coming from?
Because they even recognize that they need to go fuck themselves.
I just
F. Joseph Kurtz, F. Ken Mader, F. this whole fucking movie.
I'm so mad at this movie.
We've got the assistant to Mr. Mader, his mom. It says Clapper.
No. Don't fucking read that like it's nothing. Assistant to Mr. Mader.
His mom.
In quote, it didn't give her fucking name.
No,
it didn't say like
marks.
Doretha Mader. It just said his mom.
Doretha?
I don't fucking know. It does. It's an assistant to Mr. Mader. His mom. That's what it says in the film. It doesn't.
My son's gonna be a big movie
Not
star.
even she wanted to be recognized in this film. He's like, Mom, do you want to be in the credits? Oh, sweetie, baby, no.
Do you think it's that bad?
No, babe, no. I just don't want I don't want to take the spotlight. You take this.
We've also got the clapper. So the clapper, for those of you that don't know, like movie shit, if you ever watch bloopers and stuff like that, it's the guys that are going.
There's always one guy on set that runs around giving everybody the clap.
And oh God, what's wrong with you, man?
You were gonna have to edit that out. That was not usable.
I ain't editing shit.
You never do. Anyway.
Oh, what the fuck? But the clapper is the guy that goes around with that fucking little film screen thing like, hey, this is scene 84, take 2. Yeah. Like, that's that guy. It says clapper just about everybody.
Mm-hmm. I just noticed this.
What?
This is Film Artists Network presents a Mater film. Slash Curdworks. Is that another way of saying curds?
Script supervisor. The continuity clowns.
Again, more people that did not want to be.
They thanked a whole town in this.
They did. Well, no, a lot of people do that, though. A lot of movies.
But I feel like that whole town is just like, please take that off.
I think the town was like, man, nobody's going to see this.
And then people see it, they're like, I'm never going there.
I don't think it hurt the town much.
No, not by any means. We found this one out of sheer boredom, I want to say. We were looking for bad movies.
No, because I don't remember what she was thanked as.
Schwass's sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just in the special thanks. The special thanks in this, by the way, is one of the longest I have ever seen.
It's because they needed a lot of fucking help.
They needed filler for the credits.
The special thanks was Schwass. One of them was Schwass's sister.
Schwass's sister.
It doesn't let you know who Schwass is. There was no other Schwass.
We've watched these credits 5 times.
There was no Schwass anywhere.
No.
But Schwass's sister was thanked.
Maybe she was the clapper.
Everybody was the clapper. The whole fucking credit list was the clapper.
Everybody had the clap.
Yeah. Schwass's sister, however, nobody knows. I don't fucking know who this woman could be. Yeah.
I bet you're a great gal, but
you got a heart of gold for helping out with this project.
You should be canonized as a saint.
But I don't know who you are. I don't know who your brother is. I know his name is Schwass.
If for that, we're sorry.
And I know your name is possibly Schwass's sister.
If your name is Schwass's sister.
If that is your legal birth name, I will give you $5. Bring me a copy of your birth certificate, and I will fucking pay you money.
I just want to meet. I want to shake your hand, doll. Like, seriously.
It's fucking beyond me. Guys, we're out of shit to talk about, and we're like 35 minutes in.
There's nothing in this goddamn movie. It stresses me out because I watched 80 minutes of fucking filler.
I read a fucking review on this movie that said that it was charming.
It was worth the $2 to buy it. I think we bought this movie at our local DVD shop for about $3.
We were literally we were in there. It was like a buy two get one on pre-owned movies.
Yeah,
and we were like, oh well, fuck, we can get down on that.
Yeah.
And then we literally looked at each other and said, let's have a bad horror night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we did.
And immediately regretted this decision.
We fucked up.
We fucked up. Because, no, this was that Friday the 13th movie marathon that we were having. It was the same time that we watched The Butcher for the first time.
Yeah, you're right.
Which The Butcher was good for that night. This movie was the first movie we watched in that night, and we were already drained of energy from watching this. What was the term you used for it? Cinematic abortion?
Yeah.
The only saving grace of this movie is the last 13 minutes of credits.
I fucking hate this movie.
With a passion. We have been putting this movie off since we started this podcast for this exact reason.
I didn't want to do it.
We're 35 minutes in, folks, and we don't know what else to fucking say.
I did read somewhere, this is like a little trivia piece, I think I read somewhere that the Carnivore, whenever it was shown on screen, which I don't think it was ever except for like twice, was played by a child.
It was the size of a grown-ass man.
No, it wasn't. It was little.
Like a 13-year-old, maybe. And that's a child.
Literally a child.
Yeah, that's a child, yeah. God, we're old.
I don't even know if that's true.
I don't either.
It could have just been Kenneth Mader on his knees. I don't fucking know.
Dude, like, when it pulled its arm out to get it shot, I was just like, wow, like, that's a fucking big arm, but it's, like, just painted black with, like, some furry gloves on.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Like...
That's all you need these days.
I want to cosplay this thing.
Don't.
I'm doing it.
Don't. Just don't.
Just go up to Kenneth Mader and be like, I'm a big fan.
He's never doing fucking meet and greets. Don't act like he's there. Don't fucking...
Well, that fucking thing said... what was it that he...
He didn't.
He went on to bigger and better things.
He didn't.
Actually, he kind of fucking did.
No, he didn't. Have you heard of any of these fucking movies?
I've heard of Alliance. The Land of Oz. What did he do in The Land of Oz? Like, what the fuck?
Okay, let me just... This is awful radio. So, he is... What he's known for... Not fucking known for. I'm just going to say what he's directed.
His top ones.
He's directed Echoes, Alliance, Displacement, Intrusion, Passing Dark, Blind Luck, Serial, Darkness Falls, Father's Day, Espionage, Lost Romance, Shadow Kill, The Call, Instincta, Brotherhood, The Choice, Judgment.
Afro Samurai.
I don't know what this one is, because if this is what I fucking think it is, I'm gonna fucking slaughter the world.
Afro Samurai, Flesh and Bone.
Yeah, I don't think it's what I think it is.
I don't.
No, it's not.
It's the winner of Breakout Male Action Star of the Year and nominee for Best Costumes in the 2009 Action on Film International Film Festival. Good God.
That means nothing.
Fuck.
Okay, I want to stop this whole podcast right now because the writer of Afro Samurai is Kenneth Mader, of course, and Spitfire Brown.
Oh my God.
Good old Kenneth Mader and Spitfire Brown working together.
I'm at a loss, folks. I think we have to cut it here.
Yeah, no, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Like that. I'm sorry. This movie was dog shit. But if you're feeling a little bit masochistic, go ahead and check this movie out. It's Carnivore. Don't do it. We do not recommend this movie.
I might have to watch this Afro Samurai movie.
I kind of want to. But that is that.
Motherfucker, I think this is trying to base it off of the fucking anime, and I'm going to be fucking pissed. Because they literally have Ninja as one of the fucking cast.
Yep. Bet you Riz is in it.
I'm angry looking at this.
I'm angry for this movie.
What did you do?
Nothing good. Nothing good.
Oh, thank God. Spitfire Brown is also Afro Samurai.
Yeah. Saw that.
Can we end this?
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're terribly, terribly sorry about this, but we do love you guys, and we'd love to hear from you guys. We're trying to figure out better movies to watch for you guys and to review here. So if you could hit us up on Facebook at Sik&TwistedHorrorcast. You can leave a comment down below. Make sure you share, subscribe, like these videos, like this podcast. Man, we're trying to get our name out there as much as possible.
We'll do better.
We will do much better, we promise you. I don't think we can go any lower from this point. But you can hit us up at our Gmail, which is Sik&TwistedHorrorcast at gmail.com. We have our Instagram and our Facebook, Sik&TwistedHorrorcast. And, yeah, please let us know what you want to hear, man, because we don't want to give you this garbage. I promise. We'll do better, guys. We love you guys so much. As always, I'm Sik.
And I'm Twisted.
And this is Sik&Twisted Horrorcast. Have a killer week.